That's 157,000 in 6 minutes. That's absolutely wild. That's 1.1 million an hour. We broke a million an hour only salvaging. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kabutops, and today I'm going to be bringing you another in-depth guide on how to salvage. So, first things first, I would like to say that salvage is very fun, very easy, and a really, really good way to make money as of right now. In 3.23.1, it is by far the best money method if you are not cheating and you are not running cargo where you have to spend millions of AUEC. First things first, guys, I would like to tell you what we are going to be doing today to be making so much money. We're going to be salvaging panels. Panels are little pieces of metal that are spawned out in space when you fly to Lagrange points in Star Citizen, either Lagrange points or around Yella, the asteroid belt. So these panels have more SCU material for recycled material composite than if you scrape ships. So when salvaging ships, you make less money per time than if you salvage panels. The only sad part about panels is it's not a guaranteed mission, so you have to go and find them, and that can take a little bit. But through my, expertise and stuff, I will be able to show you guys how to find them fast. It can take about 5 minutes to find a panel, and those panels can yield you anywhere from about 5 SCU of space to a full ship worth. So let's get on to what we are going to be needing to start this. Guys, we're going to be using the Drake Vulture. It's going to cost you about 2.7 million, which does suck, I know, but once you get to that money, I have a lot of guides for beginners if you need that. Once you get your Vulture, or if you had it during free week, what you need to do is get another braid mining or a salvaging laser, okay? I will pop those up on the screen right now. This is where you find them. Boom, that is the locations to find the braid scraper, okay? You need to have 2 of those because that's what we're going to be using. It's easier and faster. Once you guys have bought your braid, all you have to do is open F1 and go to your vehicles tab. You select your ship, and it should be your Drake Vulture. I don't have it in store right now. So your Drake Vulture, and then you just press utility and you swap it out. Now we're going to be talking about where we are going to do this. On your map, just head on over to any L1 station, L2, L3, L4. Any L station. These are Lagrange points, and this is what we are going to be looking for. So there are a lot. Anything that is not a planet is usually a Lagrange point. We have Crew L2, Crew L1, Her L3, Crew L4, like all of these, okay? These are Lagrange points. Right now we're doing Crew L2 because it's close to Hurston, and I like that for a good TDD to sell to, because you have to think, while getting these panels, you have to think what you're going to be buying, what you're going to be mining, and where you're going to be selling it. To risk, because there are so many pirates out there, you need to minimize your risk. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say. You want to mine your stuff, sell it as fast and as quickly as possible and as safe as possible. Right now, there are a lot of people around the Hurston thing, so be careful. Where I'm doing it, as I am doing the Her L2, and I think this is my spot, or Her L1, sorry, excuse me, Her L1, because it has a couple other areas around it, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. As for gear, I have armor on, yes I do, but you do not need it. I will say though that a smart thing to have on you is food. I have 1 food on me even though I need water, so let me go buy water real quick. Okay guys, most places in space stations, when you go to a Galleria, just like Her L1 here, have a store similar like this where they sell clothing or armor or stuff like that. When you go over to them, just go to all categories and press miscellaneous, and that's where you can buy some food or water. I'm going to be buying some water, about 10 of them because they're super cheap, and might as well have as many as I possibly can on me. So I'll see you guys at the hangar when we get there. When approaching the Drake Vulture, personally, I don't like using the ramp access. I see it tends to be slower to enter and exit the ship. What I actually prefer is the ladder right here. You use the ladder and it's super fast. Look at that. Boom, climbs right up the side of the ship. And then you can hold F to enter the pilot seat, which it opens the door and enters the pilot seat for you. Now guys, I'm going to be doing a lot less cutting on these videos because people have been saying in the comment section, oh, you're cutting too much. You're thinking like, oh, you're taking actually way longer time than it's showing. But let me show you guys exactly what you do. So power on the ship. It's going to be a little loud here. Sorry about that, guys. Let's do that. And do not forget to put your gear up. Another thing that I like doing is enabling quantum travel, even though I'm not going to be jumping, because it's really helpful for just getting to places faster. So guys, in any Lagrange point as of right now, you can basically get panels outside of this, like, hangar door. So let me show you how easy it can be. All you're going to do is you're going to press V to enter scan mode, and you're going to hold tab and let go. You're going to start off at 0 pierce. The way you increase this is by scrolling up and down on the mouse, okay?
Thank you.
So we're going to be looking, starting at 0 pierce, for any of these unknown sections, okay? If the unknown section does not pull up an RS signature, you are not far enough out yet. You have to still go a little bit more. You basically just want to aim to about where all of these like rocks are, and then fly out, and hopefully you can find some. Fly a little bit faster, and then enter scanning mode. Let's start scanning, see if we see anything. Doesn't look like there's anything yet. Oh, I increased my pierce on accident. But guys, it can be a little wonky sometimes, so just remember that. At the end of the day, it is Star Citizen. So, now that we found a couple of these, I want to show you guys what we're going to be looking for. So right here is called RS signature. That means whatever you're looking for is, you need increments of 2,000. So if it is 1750 or 1800, 1900, or even like 4400, you do not want that. It has to be exact increments of 2,000. Okay, folks, 130k and about all of my sanity later, we are back at the station. Yeah, that was pretty terrible. I was just looking around for a while, and then a 30k happened, so what can you do about that? What I'm thinking, though, guys, though, is after all the looking that I did, that the her station does not work. I think you have to go to crew. I don't know, that might just be me, but I'm flying around here and I'm not seeing any panels anywhere. I'm barely even seeing mining rocks that we can get. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna go travel back to a her station, or a crew station. Let's give it one last little go though. Okay guys, we found some right here actually. I just continued to fly straight out. So I think that's what you do. You just pick a direction. I picked right and I just flew out. So as you guys see, this is an RS signature of 4,000. Now what you're going to do is you're going to slowly approach it. Okay, so right here we're going in max right here is 160. And then once you get to about 3 kilometers, you upgrade your pierce to 50. And then you see these teardrops spawn in. We're going to hold left click on them. And did the other one disappear? The other one did disappear. So we're going to continue to go at it. And we're going to upgrade to 75% pierce. And continue going at a little bit of speed still. But not to where going like max, you know? We're going to continue to scan it. And holding tab like that, pinging. As we continue. Now noticing that when I hold left click it doesn't spawn anymore, we're going to turn around and look around. The plates may have spawned in, and I know that sounds wild guys that I say may have spawned in, but look at that. As soon as when you're holding left click it stops doing the scan in progress and making that noise, stop your ship and look around. The plates spawn in. It's super weird, but that's what they do. Like, you just have to like you have to kind of get used to it. So this right here is 1, 2, 3, 4 plates. So that's going to be a lot of RMC for us guys. And let's get started mining all of this up, or sorry, scraping all of this up. Okay guys, I'm gonna keep scraping this and I'll fast forward it and see you when it's all over. Okay guys, so a problem that you'll run into while salvaging is your filler station will fill up. So what that means is it means that your station in the back of your ship is full and you have to unload that cargo in your ship. So this is where the big part of the money method comes along. If you have a friend, you could load all of this cargo into a C2 that he can then go sell if he'd want to, or just stay handy next to you if you guys are risky like that. So you literally could just drop this off. You could open the door, and if he has a C2 behind you, you could just grab it here and put it straight off into his ship. So that's a huge part of the money method, that if you want to make the big bucks, that's how you min-max it the correct way. But for me, I'm just going to use the ship right here. So the ship here can actually fit 26 SCU in the back. So I'm talking all of this, and you can fill up this entire spot. And once that 26 SCU has been filled, then you can store an additional 13 in this. So what that means is you could go sell the 26, come back to the ship, unload it all, and have an additional 13, which equates to 39 on the ship in total. With that 39 SCU worth of stuff, you're going to be making about 700k or more. So it's not bad, not trash money at all. That's actually very profitable. So I'm going to just go sell after this 13 SCUs worth of storage though, which is going to net me about 160k. So nothing really too bad. And that's really good money for a lot of people. And I've been doing a lot of giveaways, so I definitely need more money so I could give you guys even more money as well. So guys, just like that, I'm perfectly fine with filling out the entire cargo grid. I don't need to min-max and do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 more slots. I think it's perfectly fine as is, and I'm just going to go sell and get that guaranteed money so I could show you guys exactly where you need to sell as well. So guys, my destination of choice to sell, since I am next to Hurston, will be Lorville. Lorville is a really easy place to sell on Hurston, and I'm just going to travel there now. I am warning you though guys, my PC does have a lot of issues when I go towards selling, so by the time I get to Hurston and get in orbit to then land at the planet, my game will probably crash. I will still show you guys exactly where to sell, do not worry, I'll load back in and do it. But I would just be showing you guys that, or I'm telling you guys now that if it crashes and I have nothing to sell, that is why. So So I'll see you when we get to Hurst. First thing you need to do every single time you park your ship, no matter what planet you are on, is head over to the fleet manager here. Okay, you guys have to store your ship. Storing your ship is the most important part. Thank gosh. Guys, I made it all the way here without it getting destroyed. That is a new high for me. I'm very excited about that. And now for the TDD here at Lorville. The TDD at Lorville is actually pretty easy to get to, and it's very simple because there's a separate tram that you take. You walk all the way over here, run left, and instead of going to the Metro Center, we're actually going to be heading to the Central Business District. This central line takes us directly there, and we can sell immediately. I think they said the train is approaching, so it'll be in 20 seconds, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Check out the beautiful lights of the city. When arriving here, all you have to do is run out, admire the beautifulness of Lorville. Oh my gosh. All the way up here and this way. Be wary though, guys, that due to RMC being such a high commodity right now that people are mining or duping or anything along those lines, sometimes it can take 10 to 15 minutes in order for your RMC to be able to be sold. It'll say no demand, and if it says no demand, you just wait 10 or 15 minutes and it'll allow you to sell it in no time. So we check over here and this says transferred, so we walk over this way. Check out this cool area with all these stocks up here. Oh, my character is going absolutely nuts. We go to the commodity shop. We select a location. We do the Drake Vulture. And there is no demand, but we have 13 SCUs, so I'll do the math for you guys, and that is 172 plus 14. We're making 186k, guys. It's that easy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to leave a like, a comment of your IGN down below, and subscribe to the channel. Turn notification bell on if you would like to see more videos, and thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, adios.